Oh, that's just totally backfired. Meghan Markle thought that she was being very clever by pimping out her children yet again on Labor Day.
Meghan Markle reveals 4 back-to-school tips inspired by Archie and Lili.
Tone-deaf parenting tips served on a silver platter. Privacy, who? The kids are apparently a brand now.
She's out with her big season 2 of With Love, Megyn, which is really such a fake season 2, I said.
Cooking in Cartier. Relatable level 0. Imagine stirring a pot wearing more bling than your rent.
But it's backfired because this has actually ended up infuriating Netflix.
Netflix furious. PR chaos. The studio didn't buy a royal fairy tale, they bought a flop with free children cameo drama.
All she's got is these children. And how ludicrous. How utterly ludicrous when you're pimping them out for commercial reasons.
Critics allege the kids are being drip-feffed as emotional currency. Call it exploitation allegations or brand desperation. Stick around, babes, because tonight we unpack the glitter, the cringe, and the receipts. Fake Season 2 energy. This is not a comeback, it's a recycling bin. Instead of new material, Megyn just pulled out extra footage, slapped on a Season 2 label, and hoped we'd forget the first flop. Viewers aren't dumb. They can smell when content is reheated leftovers. And the more you try to sell a rerun as a renewal, the more desperate it looks.
She is cooking and she is wearing thousands of dollars worth of jewelry to promote her.
Imagine turning on a relatable cooking show only to see Megyn whisking eggs in diamonds worth 6 figures. That's not Martha Stewart. That's QVC meets red carpet. It's supposed to be cozy home-style content, but when the jewelry costs more than the average viewer's yearly income, it feels staged, not sincere. That gap between "I'm just like you" and "I'm dripping in Cartier" is why the audience keeps rolling their eyes.
I mean, can these kids read? Can these kids freaking read? One is 4.
How old are they?
Like 4.
This is where the relatable mom branding backfires. Lecturing real parents about back-to-school tips when your kids aren't even in grade school yet makes the whole thing sound fake. People magazine framed it as heartwarming advice, but viewers saw it as tone-deaf PR fluff. Busy parents juggling jobs and bills don't need celebrity essays. They need practical, lived experience, not glossy sound bites.
But it's backfired because this has actually ended up infuriating Netflix.
Insiders claim Netflix wasn't impressed by Megyn's latest stunt. Instead of drawing viewers in, it made executives roll their eyes. Why? Because it looks amateur, like a reality star trying to self-promote rather than deliver professional content. When you're already under scrutiny for ratings, turning your kids into part of the marketing plan doesn't feel like strategy. It feels like desperation. And Netflix hates looking desperate.
Known bully Chrissy Teigen, who she's bullied countless people online. She's had to apologize for bullying a 15-year-old. She's absolutely ruthless. So she decides 2 bullies get together, who's allegedly one of her great friends, gets on there and cannot even remember her own children's birthdays.
Inviting Chrissy Teigen as your star guest is already risky. She's infamous for online bullying scandals. But then, Chrissy goes viral for not remembering her kids' birthdays on camera? That's not relatable. That's reckless. Instead of giving Megyn credibility, the episode doubled down on the bully friends club vibe. 2 controversial women giggling while critics tally up receipts. Netflix wanted warm and cozy, but what they got was mean girl awkwardness on film.
We adhere to the facts. We did our own calculations. I've been telling people it's like $327,000 worth of jewelry. I think it was like hundreds because it was like 200-something thousand pounds. We calculated it. You know, we're not in Mensa either.
Critics literally calculated Megyn was flashing jewelry worth over 300,000 pounds while promoting her every woman cooking vibe. That's not aspirational. It's alienating. Authenticity is what sells lifestyle shows. Martha Stewart pulled it off because she lived the brand. Megyn is selling a Pinterest board with Cartier on top, and the audience isn't buying it.
God, Megyn, just stop pretending she isn't using her kids to flog her show with every terrible project a little bit more.
The Hollywood freeze-out narrative is brutal. Oprah, Ellen, even Tyler Perry all allegedly stepping back. For someone building a brand on celebrity connections, that silence is loud. Without powerful allies, Megyn is left leaning harder on her relatable mom image. But when that image keeps backfiring, tone-deaf essays, awkward shows, recycled content, she risks looking more isolated with every new project. So Megyn thought she could sprinkle a little glitter on her image with a glossy People magazine article about back to school. But the internet did not RSVP to this pity party. Instead of being the relatable mom, the comments section turned her into the PR fail queen. People dragged her for pretending to live an everyday mom life, when we all know the kids are hidden more than Bigfoot sightings. The irony? Megyn's entire brand screams exclusivity, and yet she's out here writing schoolyard advice like she's a Pinterest mommy blogger. Girl, you're not fooling anyone if Archie and Lili even saw a real classroom. It would probably be a Netflix set. And to make things worse, this comes right after Netflix already called her stunts backfired. Talk about bad timing. It feels like Megyn's PR playbook is running on Windows 95, glitching with every update. Okay, let's hit pause for a second, because so far, Megyn's comeback playbook is looking like Reheated Leftovers Fake Season 2, jewel-studded cooking shows, and parenting advice that belongs in a souvenir shop. But here's the kicker: every time she tries to control the narrative, it somehow spins out of her hands. Netflix is side-eyeing, critics are memeing, and the audience? They're ghosting faster than an ex who borrowed your hoodie. And trust me, this is just the warm-up. The next round of receipts makes this look like light shade, so grab a snack, because Megyn's rebrand is turning into a full-on blooper reel in real time. So let's take stock. Meghan Markle tried the Season 2 rebrand, but instead of prestige TV, it came across like the blooper reel no one asked for. Cooking with jewelry, parenting tips that read like parody, and Netflix allegedly pulling their hair out in frustration. Not exactly the comeback headline she imagined. And the deeper issue? Every move feels like it's built on contradictions. We want privacy, followed by baby pics in People magazine. We want authenticity, while filming cozy kitchen scenes dripping in diamonds. That's why critics keep calling it tone-deaf, because the messaging never lines up with the image. But don't think this is the end of the saga. Hollywood is already whispering about the Sussexes' next big pitch. Will it be another Netflix doc? A Spotify reboot? A children's book sequel? Whatever it is, the stakes are higher now. One more flop, and the media might stop showing up to the circus altogether. For now, Megyn's PR strategy looks less like a royal roadmap and more like an episode of Keeping Up with the Consequences. And trust me, the internet never forgets. But I want to hear from you. Do you think Megyn's comeback strategy has any chance of winning over Netflix and the public? Or is this the final season of her celebrity playbook? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I know y'all have opinions. And hey, if you enjoyed this dive into royal drama, hit that like button. Subscribe for more celebrity chaos, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next chapter, because in this saga, the tea is always boiling. And the internet didn't hold back. Let's look at how fans and critics roasted this whole stunt. Season 2? Sis, it didn't even deserve a Season 1. Cooking with Diamonds is a flex nobody asked for. Privacy, but make it a Netflix trailer. That kind of feedback tells you everything. The public isn't buying the narrative. They're buying popcorn to watch the flop. And here's the real kicker. Netflix doesn't play around. If a show underperforms, they cancel without hesitation. Just ask the dozens of series axed after one season. Megyn's brand doesn't get special treatment if the numbers don't add up. The deal dries up. Next time, we'll dive into the other side, how Harry's projects are being received, and whether the Sussex split-screen strategy is actually backfiring. Because Megyn might be the headline grabber, but Netflix cares about results, not press drama. So what do you think? Is Megyn just misunderstood? Or is this the biggest Netflix flop since Cuties? Drop your take in the comments. I'm reading every single one. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button. It tells YouTube this video is worth pushing. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive into royal drama, celebrity scandals, and all the cringe in between. Trust me, the next episode is even juicier. You don't want to miss it.